What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, and I'm just checking in on you. How you doing? What's going on? Now today is Halloween, October 31st. So happy Halloween to everybody. I hope you're getting your spook on and trick-or-treating if that's your thing. But for everyone else, here is your weekly vendor reset and must-buys. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn or Halloween candy. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But we're going to skip around to every vendor. I'll let you know must-buys, things to look for from each of them. I'll try to do this in a quick and orderly fashion, so I hope you enjoy. Now, without further ado, let's jump into these vendors. Alrighty, now there are only two items really to look at here at the base of ops. The first one being the Glory Days. This is a perfect weapon for any new or returning player that's trying to farm a certain weapon, and they need a farming build to do so. This would be the perfect primary weapon to get your farming on. It does come with that 100% stability, so it's a laser beam. All you have to do is recalibrate that magazine size to damage targets at a cover, and you are good to go. Now, the other one would be this pistol right here. Now, this is a X45 Tactical with max pistol damage and sledgehammer, but it has stability. So what I would say is take off that stability, damage targets out of cover, damage to armor, whichever one you want. Utilize that sledgehammer, and you could have all that extra damage from that talent. Now, that's it for the base of ops, so let's move on. Next up, we have the Countdown vendor, and there are only three named items here. First one is the Baker's Dozen. This is the named Classic M1A with that perfect lucky shot. This week it comes with health damage. The next one being the Picaro's Holster. This is a must-buy every time I see it. It is a best in slot, especially if you're using something like the Memento or the Ninja Bike, because you could utilize that plus one skill tier with that and have that with the technician specialization. I mean, there's a few different crazy ways you could utilize that Picaro's and get the most bang for your buck. But just remember that core attribute, it can only be armor or skill tier, so this one's pretty much perfect. I would just optimize the crit chance and then just recalibrate that armor to max. And then finally, we have the Firm Handshake. This is the named Sokolov Concern Gloves with status effects. Now, this week it comes with skill damage, which is perfect for all of you status effects lovers out there. You could utilize this by either changing that weapon damage to an armor core and then having like a tanky SMG status effects build, or you could switch it to a skill tier and use it for a skill build. But either way, the bottom two named items are really good, and that Baker Dozen, it's all right. But just remember, you can buy duplicates and max out the proficiency without ever using them. So you can pick up a lot of duplicates here at the Countdown vendor if you are not fully proficient in these named items. All right, let's move on. Here we are at the Clan vendor. There are only two items that I'm going to recommend you take a look at here at the Clan vendor. The first one being the new named assault rifle, the Born Great. Now, if this is not fully proficient on your character, pick up duplicates and max out that weapon without using it. Remember, if you are at proficiency level 0 and you want to get to fully maxed out, all you need to do is have 20 duplicates. Make sure you donate all of your duplicates and you will be fully proficient in that item without ever using it, just like you see right here. I've never used the weapon and it is fully proficient on my character. Now the next item is going to be the Negotiator's Dilemma knee pads. Now these come with crit chance, which is really good for Negotiator's Dilemma, and it's high enough to where you could either max out that weapon damage or change it to an armor core attribute. But those are the only two items that are even worth talking about here at the Clan vendor. Let's move on. And here we are at the campus settlement, and there is a weapon that I want you to take a look at. It is the White Death. This is a perfect sniper to pick up right now if you are a sniper lover. If you want to pick up a sniper worth using, it is this sniper right here. I'm probably going to have this on the title, Buy the White Death today, because this one is perfect. All you have to do is change the magazine size to damage targets at a cover, and it already has determined on there. Now, the White Death with determined will pretty much one-shot anything in the game. All you have to do is get that headshot. But remember, here it is at the campus settlement, the White Death with its, max headshot for being the White Death, but then you can change that magazine size to damage targets at a cover and utilize that with determined here at the campus settlement. The only other item I would say take a look at is this Overlord mask. Overlord, you typically want to use like a rifle or something like that for long distance, and this one is perfect. It comes with crit chance and headshot, so you could either max out the weapon damage or change it to an armor core attribute. But that's it for here at the campus settlement. Check out the White Death. Let's move on. And here we are at Dark Zone West. And at Dark Zone West, I would highly recommend checking out the Virginian. This is going to be the only item I would recommend taking a look at here at DZ West, and mainly because all of them cost DZ resources, and the only item to really, be worth it would be this one right here. This is the named rifle with perfect boomerang, and it is typically a PvP only weapon. You can get this in the Dark Zone, Conflict, or from a named item cache, and right here from the Dark Zone vendor. So again, it is 153 DZ resources. You can get it at DZ West, and it is the Virginian. Now, it does come with accuracy, so I'd switch that off for, say, damage targets at a cover or damage to armor, but that's up to you. And then just optimize the rest of those attributes. But that's it for DZ West. Let's jump over to DZ South. And boom, here we are, DZ South. Now, there are a couple items here. First one being the Invisible Hand. Remember, this is the named assault rifle with perfect Allegro. This is the only weapon in the game that has Allegro, so you can utilize that rate of fire. Put this on, say, a striker build and have a lot of fun. I would just take off that crit hit damage for, say, damage targets at a cover or damage to armor. The other one is the Striker chest piece. If you are looking for a Striker chest piece, this is the one right here. It comes with crit hit damage of 10.3 and weapon damage. All you need to do is max out that weapon damage and then optimize that crit hit damage, and that will be perfect for the incursion. All right, that is it for DZ South. Let's jump over to the castle. All right, before we get to the castle, let's come over here and pet Ransom. What's going on, Ransom? How you doing? Oh, it won't let me interact. Hey. Hey, Ransom, hello. Can I stop the dog? Or is he just gonna walk through me? Oh, he's walking through me. What? And I can't interact with him? What's going on here? Where are you going? Oh, it's just pushing me out of the way. He's like, get out of here. Okay. Oh, now you're going to let me. Hey, what's up? Oh, look at that. Doing a little animation there. That was cool. Oh, and now Ransom's gone. All right, peace out, Ransom. All right, castle settlement vendor. Here we go. Now let me just look at it really quick. I got a little sidetracked there with Ransom. I mean, to be honest, there's nothing here. The Darkness is a named marksman rifle. If you do not have this fully proficient, now's the time to pick up your duplicates. It does have crit chance on here. I would switch that off for, say, damage targets at a cover or damage to armor, whichever one. But everything else is mediocre at best. I wouldn't recommend any of these, to be honest. And I mean, there's the +4 stinger charges if you don't already have that. But yeah, we're just picking at crumbs right now. All right, DZ East, let's go. And here we are at DZ East. And at DZ East, they do have a White Death here as well, but this one with Optimist and crit hit damage. I do not recommend this one at all. Go to the one at the campus settlement and buy the White Death at the campus settlement. There are no must-buys or anything really to look for here at DZ East. It was just the White Death. And like I said, it's not as good as the other one at the campus settlement. So that's it for the Dark Zone vendors. Let's move on to the next. And our last stop in Washington, D.C., the theater. Now, here we have the Mop. Now, this is the named 612 shotgun with 10% armor on kill. Now, it does come with Sledgehammer this week, which is, I would probably rather have Preservation on this weapon because when you're using this weapon, you want to utilize that armor on kill, and Preservation would probably be the way to go with that. But it does have Sledgehammer on here. I know a lot of people are using that a lot recently, especially with the Incursion. Now, as far as anything else, I mean, the Araldi gloves, you could switch the skill damage off for, say, crit chance and go double crit for that Araldi. And then for the Empress knee pads, you could switch off the crit chance for, say, skill haste or status effects for a skill build. Or you could use this with, like, say, the capacitor and use, like, a skill damage crit hybrid. But that's really it for here at the theater. All right. Now let's go to New York City. I'm not going to edit out the New York City part. So we're just going to fast travel over there and take a look. Now we only have 2 vendors left. We have Marco at the top of the escalator, and then we have Roy Bonitas. Now we already pet Ransom, so now we have to go check out the other doggy. We'll go over there and say hi in just a second. But first, here is Marco. And then I'm just going to go through it really quick. Nearsighted headshot, negative. Negative. Nope. Nope. All right. There's nothing here. So Marco is a bust. I'm sorry, Marco's a bust. There was nothing there even considering talking about. Now here is our last vendor, Roy Bonitas. But first, let's say hi to our little friend here. What's up, buddy? How you doing? And then remember, the second interaction is random, so you can do that. See what interaction he's going to do this week. I just saw that new interaction with Ransom. Let's see here. Which one do we get this week? Oh, he's rolling over. Oh, snap. Get it? All right, buddy. Have a good day. And finally, Roy Bonitas. Here we go.
Hey, agent.
With Roy Bonitas, let's see here. Anything worth talking about? I actually want to check out these gloves, Lingmo with Hazard and Regen. I'm going to max out that armor, and I'm going to try to see how high I can get the explosive resistance with Hazard and armor Regen, and see if I could make like a super tank build that no one could tank out. That'd be pretty cool. So the Lingmo gloves are pretty interesting to take a look at. Besides that, to be honest, nothing really is catching my my eye. All right. Thanks. So that's it for Roy Bonitas. Now, that concludes our weekly vendor reset and must buys for today, October 31st, Halloween. So happy Halloween again, everyone. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one. So let me know if you like this new format where I try to do this as fast as possible, and if you want me to go back to the old format, which is longer, where I break down every single item, let me know in the comments section below. But again, I'm Kamikazevondoom. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Happy Halloween. Peace out.